Let's make one of my favorite shelf-stable recipes using canned wild salmon right now on Amy Preps. I get my canned salmon from Costco. It comes in a pack of 6. It is wild Alaskan cod, boneless and skinless. Of course, high in those omega-3 fatty acids, which makes it a really good protein and healthy fat item to stock up on. I always rotate my cans. So when I use the last one out of that sleeve of 6, I purchase a new one. My old ones go to the front and the new one goes to the back. How much salmon should you stock up on? It really depends on a couple of things. The math is pretty simple. If you're cycling through 1 can per week, you're going to be eating about 4 cans per month. So if we look at that per year, we're looking at 48 cans per year. Now the salmon has a really nice long shelf life. You could store 2 years very easily. So if you want about 2 years worth of salmon, you're looking at 96 cans. That's going to get you about 2 years worth if you're cycling through, and that's going to be per person. For today's recipe, we need our canned salmon, mayonnaise. I like to use white vinegar, salt, pepper, and a little dill. Don't forget your can opener. What happens to mayonnaise when you open it? You have to refrigerate it, of course. So instead of something big, why don't you look for some small mayonnaise or the packets? These are going to stay shelf stable until you open them. Let's go ahead and open up this salmon. How many can openers do you have, by the way? Go ahead and strain out the juice. And dump it in. Save the can. I'm going to show you how to make candles out of this later. Little side note, how many can openers do you have? Have you ever heard the term 2 is 1 and 1 is none? Well, it could be true. Anyway, this is a great item to stock up on and have multiple. Something to think about. I'm going to use about 1/4 cup of mayonnaise. So let's see approximately how many mayonnaise packets that's going to take. So it looks like it took about 5 packets to get approximately 1/4 cup. Now we just add everything together and stir it up. I'm going to use maybe about a tablespoon of vinegar. It's up to you if you like vinegar. I love it myself. A little salt and pepper. Feel free to measure if you'd like. Maybe about a teaspoon of each. I cook all the time, so I'm always just winging it. What I typically do is I'll add everything together, stir it up, taste it, and then if I feel like I want maybe a little bit more mayonnaise, maybe a little bit more vinegar or some seasoning, then I'll go ahead and add that. Now for the taste test. This is really good on crackers or on bread. You can chop up some lettuce and put it on a salad. Let's get a second opinion. What do you think? Do you like it? Was it good? Oh, she likes it. She gives it a 10. Don't throw out that juice that came from your canned salmon. This goes really well in soups and chowders. If you're not ready to use it today, you can always put it in your freezer. Or here's another tip. You can add it to your dog's food. They're going to love it. And it has all of that wonderful omega-3 fatty acids. Here you go, Lou. Save your tin, wash it out, and check out my video on how we're going to turn this into a candle. If you have any questions or comments, I love hearing from you. And as always, thank you so much for sticking around with me today on Amy Preps. I'll see you next time.